Basketball hoop. Hoops. We like hoops. Hoops are great. This is episode 2 of the hoops section. This time I have Joshua in the middle. Daniel is down the bottom. Timmy and Ethan are joining us over there on the left. And for this week, we're going to talk about the games that already happened in the season openers, and then the games that are upcoming from Friday to next Tuesday, if we're able to hit all the way to next Tuesday, depending on how long this takes. I don't know why Ethan is wearing what he's wearing, but he is. And we're just gonna go with what he's got on. And first off, first off, some of the crazy games that happened. Season opening. It opened on Monday. The Hall of Fame series was in Las Vegas. Probably the most important game of that one was Arizona and Florida. Arizona and Florida, Florida being the defending national champions, playing Arizona in Vegas, basically a home game for the Wildcats. Arizona came out on top 93-87. I think the biggest thing that we have learned is this year's freshman class is ridiculous. And I mean, as y'all seen, Koa Pete for the Wildcats, immediate impact.
My brother could be a top 5 pick.
Oh, yeah, just off that game, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists for Koa.
Hot.
On 61% shooting. I mean, Koa Pete was outstanding in that game. Florida's missing Walter Clayton Jr. and also the fact that all of their bigs decided to get into foul trouble and foul out. And that'll do it. That'll do it for you that'll do it for you for that game. Anyway, whatever y'all want to say. Arizona, Florida. That's the first game that's on thing. Florida defending national champions lose their first game of the year.
Balls.
Well, the one good thing about the Florida from that game was Thomas Huck, 27 points, four boards, a couple assists, a couple of steals. He was doing a bit of everything. Clearly he's going to be leaned on alongside Condon for sure. A little bit of a rough start for Boogie Fland and Xavier Lee, but again, you got to give those two time. It's like with every team, just about, especially if they're both new guards to the system, right? To give them time to gel. This is a tough first game for Florida, and I'm not surprised that Arizona got the dub here. But we can't write off Florida just because of this at all. Not at all.
No, their talent level is really good. I don't think they'll have issues. As long as they're big, stay out of foul trouble, and they don't have to play as many of them like for as long as they did. But Flan's got to figure it out. Flan ended the year last year on a sputter at Arkansas. So they really need to figure it out with Boogie.
I think part of the reason why is because didn't he injure his hand?
Well, yes. He was out for Arkansas, but I mean, even before that, he was kind of eh.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential. He's just somebody's got to unlock it, and maybe him and Xavier Lee can figure things out, bounce off each other, like I said in the previous episode, like they could do. They didn't do it against Arizona, but again, tough test right away. So just give them time. They're gonna have easier opponents before SEC play starts. So these next couple months should give them plenty of time to figure things out.
Especially Koa Pete, like Jaden Bradley. Jaden Bradley? No, yeah, Jaden Bradley. He was outstanding as well. Jaden Bradley, he's the senior leader for Arizona. He had 27 points along to counteract Koa Pete's 30. That is 57 of Arizona's 93.
I'll go sometimes. Yeah, Jaden Bradley. He's been with them for a couple of years, 2-3 years now. He originally started at Alabama, from what I remember.
I'm pretty sure.
He found his fit with Tommy Lloyd and his system. That's good to see.
And Florida did get a win. Either was it today, tonight? I don't know when it was, but they beat the crap out of North tonight. They beat North Florida by 40.
Balls.
So they beat North Florida by 40, and Boogie and Xavier Lee both had 10. Condon had 25. 25 and 10 for Alex Condon, and then Hanlockton had 17 and 13. So their bigs decided to not get into foul trouble and actually play.
Well, let's put it this way: North Florida is no Arizona. They don't have the
No,
bodies.
100%. But that's a really good bounce back for them because next Tuesday they play Florida State, and Florida State did kind of do decent against Alabama in their exhibition game, so that'd be a little bit interesting. But it's in Gainesville, so I don't know if that's why the Swamps.
Well, it's an interesting game still between those two. I mean, the last time I remember being interested in a Florida State game in basketball was the what, like COVID season.
Yeah,
Like that, like that's about it,
Yeah.
really. Ever since then, Florida State has been mid at best under Hamilton, and now Luke's comes in as this newbie, but seems like somebody that could learn the ropes of the college game really quickly. So you never know. Florida State might RKO him out of nowhere. Let's put him that way.
what jersey do you
Side
have
note:
on,
Tim is
sir?
practicing to be a abusive dad in a Joe Burrow jersey.
What she said? Why do you have a Joe Burrow jersey on? Well, you're still muted too, Timmy. What are you doing?
He's practicing to be an abusive father.
Again?
So I took a shower, and it's like that perfect temperature that I can sleep without a shirt on, but just cold enough that I want to sleep with pants on. So I was gonna go shirtless, and then I realized that we had the episode, so I was like, "Crap, I'm gonna throw something on." The Burrow jersey was the first thing I found,
throw on a
so
Joe Burrow jersey.
I decided
All I got
keep
out
it
of
a
this
Joe Burrow jersey.
conversation is that Hawaii Pacific is winning it all.
I 100% agree.
Oh yeah, Hawaii
The
Pacific.
final two
I
are going
think
to be
it's gonna be.
Loyola, Chicago, and Hawaii Pacific.
Hawaii Pacific beating Boise. That was a little weird too.
I don't know. Never heard of either school. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And
I guess
then,
missing Tyson Dagenall was that massive for Boise.
oh, jeez, Boise. Yeah, Boise's got some issues. There might be some problems. But the other game in Vegas.
Aston G.T. can't save you now. I know this is basketball, but still.
The other game in Vegas being Villanova and BYU. BYU jumped out to a 10-point lead at halftime, but allowed it to come back to within 5 to end the game. The Cougars did get the 5-point win. Villanova looked a little bit
Cougars
better.
where?
Villanova did look a little bit better than they normally have recently, anyway. Coming off their bench was Bryce Lindsey. Bryce Lindsey had their leading scorer with 22 off the bench. But of course, as I said before, the freshman class this year is ridiculous because Dabansa had 21 and 6 in his debut. Well, Hunter only shot one 3-pointer and he made it, and he shot 50% from the field. BYU is going to be dangerous. The Big 12 is gross and will
Yeah,
not be fun for anybody to play in.
We knew about
BYU.
BYU.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The battle between BYU, Kansas, Houston, and Tech this year is just going to be insane.
You throw Arizona in there, might as well.
Exactly.
Iowa
There's
State.
so many elite teams.
All the spotlight should be on BYU, but let's not overlook that Villanova played them tough. And this is Villanova post Eric Dixon, but also now they moved on from Kyle Neptune, who we could argue just was not a good coach for them, and I don't think anybody would disagree. Kevin Willard, I still have mixed feelings about him and how he left Maryland, but clearly he's a good ball coach, and Villanova will be back on track at some point. But that game was a good sign for Villanova fans. I mean, this is something that they were clamoring for, just to be competitive
Again.
and competitive with the top 10 team. Yeah, so they'll take it, I'm sure.
Yeah, the Neptune era.
I'm not putting the spotlight on a fake religion.
The Neptune
Freaking
era.
Mormons.
The Neptune era is finally over for them. They don't have to deal with that anymore.
They'll still suck.
SpongeBob reference.
Did you see what happened to AJ DeBansta today?
What happened?
He
Oh wait,
apparently
yeah, you're right.
cursed
Correct.
at
Never
the
mind.
practice
I
and he
saw
got
that.
suspended for half the game next week. That's just BYU for you.
I did see that. Demensa, he said a curse word at practice, which BYU does not like, and
Darn. Damn.
which I
They're
don't know.
pretending to be Christian when in reality they're Mormons, which are fake and don't exist. But they're not ready for that conversation. You know what else doesn't exist? BYU's chances at a national championship. Anyway,
In football.
in any sport, because
Well,
they're
there was no need.
Mormons.
Well, there was no need to get political there, my boy.
He got a decent shot.
They're gonna make their own national championship just like they made their own Bible, bro. Like, come on.
Oh no, we can't be
Oh,
saying
man.
these things.
Hey, that was my Mormon slander
You
for the
can't be
video.
saying these things.
Well,
Well,
at the very least,
this is just going to happen weekly at this point.
I know.
well, at the,
Yep, it's time.
In the morning.
well, at
When this
least
blows up,
Nebraska-
it's not going to be for good reasons. It's going to be every single BYU fan in the comments discriminating this man.
Hit me.
brother, they're going to dox you, so just be prepared.
Yeah, get ready.
Oh, well, I'm gonna dox
I don't
their
know this
Bible
man.
faith.
I don't know this man.
You do not associate.
We do not know this
I
guy.
don't.
We don't know this guy. He's just
You name
here.
dropped me at the beginning of the video.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Who?
You said, and I quote Joshua
I
in the
don't.
middle.
I don't know. I didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Nah, man. No.
rest of BYU's schedule. BYU's got UConn coming up in 2 weeks on the
Oh boy.
15th.
Huskies versus Mormons.
They got Wisconsin on the 21st, and then
Easy one.
in December they got Clemson before
Easy one.
heading into conference play, where they play at Texas Tech on January 17th, Arizona on January
Oh.
26th, and at Kansas on the 31st. So
We had a certain individual in this room that was a Clemson fan. I'd be talking more about it.
and
I
then
hope Clemson's basketball team is better than their football team.
they do play Texas Tech twice. BYU does. They have Houston on
You know
February
who else
7th.
beats Texas Tech twice? Name.
You have no idea. You're just here to say random things, aren't you? Anyway.
Yeah, until I learn more basketball, yeah.
Taylor.
On what's up? Oh, he's got the Auburn lamp
Most
out.
fraudulent fan base in the country.
He's got an Auburn helmet lamp. It's freaking gas. It's so cool.
Auburn.
I hate Bama that much.
Oh,
I mean, hey, their first game, you're right about that.
that was terrible in the first Auburn basketball game. That was awful. This game we actually did good. But let's.
Oh,
All
Our
right.
real
didn't
fair basketball team is
didn't
better
Bethune
than
choke-
their non-crippled basketball team.
Bro, I want to
They're-
make sure I was
They took their
right.
football team and started a basketball team because they're crippled.
I want to
Oh,
remind you,
defense.
Auburn went to overtime
Their
with
offense.
Bethune-Cookman, and Bethune-Cookman just got cooked by Miami by 40.
that was
Miami,
sick.
who won, 8 games last year?
Sick. Awesome. I
No.
love that. Anyway. It was all right. We won by 38 tonight. Everything's fine. It's okay. All right, and
Your
then
football team wouldn't do that.
no, they won't. They will never do that. And then and then on Tuesday, 2 days ago, Duke and Texas played in the Dick Vitale Classic. Texas is supposed to be decent this year. They're right outside the top 25, and they lost by 15 to Duke.
Yes, Duke. We can let that slide.
Stinky.
I mean, the first half was close.
The first half, Texas had a lead at halftime, actually. They had a 1-point lead at halftime, 33-32. And then Duke just came out and blitzed them in the second half.
Well, mainly because Cameron Boozer was cooking in the second half.
Isaiah Evans ended up with 23. Isaiah Evans would be a big part of their team this year, specifically after being on the bench last year as a six-man. And then, you mentioned the Boozer twins. Cameron Boozer
Please.
with 15 and 13.
Yeah, he had a slow first half, but second half he was cooking.
What's the other one?
Y'all keep
Caden
saying that
Boozer.
name, and it's giving me numbers.
Caden Boozer didn't play that much. But he had 2 points and 3 rebounds. But Cameron went crazy. He did really good. And then Isaiah Evans counteracted that with 23 of his own.
Yeah, Evans was a bucket.
How good do we think Duke will be this year?
Well, they beat
Sweet
the future
16.
national champions in Tennessee. So.
Dukish.
Nice.
I'm not saying this year, by the way. I just said at some point they're going to be future national champs.
It could be. I mean, John Shires, he does really good recruiting and he does really good coaching. He definitely ripped into them because that second half they came out and just blitzed the horns like it was nothing. I mean, they're
I'm
freshmen.
just going to come out and say
What's up?
the Booster twins are not the best twins in college basketball. They're second. And I'm including women's because I think the Paldo twins at Tennessee are the best players ever to step on a basketball court ever.
You would think someone from
You
Tennessee is the
you
best.
you would think Tennessee is good, wouldn't you, Tennessee fan?
I'm not a Tennessee fan.
She's gonna pull
I'm a
something
diehard Tennessee fan.
out there.
Your name literally rolls off the press.
The Duke looks good. I
I
mean,
have a picture of the logo printed out.
I'm interested to see how Duke does. And then also just to mention Texas Tech, by
Stinky.
the way, Texas Tech won by 38 in their first game
Christian Anderson.
without 3 of their starters.
JT Toppin is that guy.
He
didn't play. I
He
love
didn't
the
even
man.
play.
But Christian Anderson,
Christian Anderson at
that might be the best duo in college basketball.
34 points, 34 points, and 11 assists for Christian Anderson.
7 rebounds too. 7 rebounds.
And 7 rebounds. Anderson was outstanding in that game. I mean, Tech's the best kept secret in basketball right now.
I'm gonna glaze them all season. I was on them preseason. I think I said that in the one other podcast I was in. I'm a JT Toppin #1 fan. Bro, that's probably gonna be the best duo in college basketball. I don't care what you say.
They are the best. They are the
Basketball.
best kept secret in basketball. They are going to be like really, really good. And it's just they're one of the most underrated teams in the country at the moment.
They played Illinois next weekend. And they play Duke.
Illinois. The S is silent. It's Illinois.
Now, since we're done talking about the other games that just happened, we can get into let's slander the teams that are ahead of us and talk about them. See, Friday night in Chapel Hill is 2 blue bloods ranked in the bottom of the top 25 going up against each other with Kansas and North Carolina. Kansas with a 94-51 win to open the season. North Carolina with a 94-54 win to open the season. Both teams have scored the same amount of points. Carolina's only allowed 3 more points than Kansas has. Jayhawks are currently have the percentage factor to win, but North Carolina is favored by 1.5.
It's kind of gay.
All I'm gonna say is one team has a fraud head coach and the other team has a national championship winning head coach.
I wonder who's who. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely Hubert Davis.
Totally.
Hubert Davis. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The freshman.
Also, I think
what's up?
Darren Peterson's going to be ready for the moment.
No, probably. Yeah, the freshman.
I think if other team is.
Timmy.
Go ahead, Taylor. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I think if other team is the same team they were last year, it is going to be one of the worst games in college basketball history. Okay, I'm talking like I'm not going to watch it because I think the Lady Vols play at the same time. I could be wrong. Rock chalk, whatever. It's going to suck. All right. I think that
Just like
Hubert
Tennessee.
Davis is a bad coach. I'm going to beat you up, Josh. And I think that Kansas is going to win by a bunch. And now the team makes the postseason because they both suck.
Kansas probably will,
Just like
but
Tennessee.
I say the freshman for
I lost my
UNC,
you, Josh.
Caleb.
Caleb Wilson.
Touchy.
Yes, Caleb Wilson. He scored 22 in the first game.
Wasn't like half of them dunks or something?
I don't even know, man. I didn't watch their
I
first
saw I
game.
saw a lot of dunks from him.
I don't have ESPN right now because I gotta buy it. But 'cause,
North Carolina is the
That's
new
your
Dalt
fault.
City.
I mean, I don't know how good
Loser.
UNC is gonna be. Like I said that in the first episode. Like I don't know because their coach.
Just wait till
Well, their coach definitely plays a big role, I
think
think, for sure. Hubert Davis still, I don't know, but I still don't know about him. No one really knows about him. But it was very recent too. I think it was right before their first game on Monday that their big like international pickup, Bogovac, right? I think is his last name.
I'm
He
gonna
got
look.
cleared to play, and I got a friend who's a North Carolina fan, and he was telling me like, hey, this might be our best player of this season that finally got cleared. So that could elevate things for the Heels, but who knows, right?
They have a 7 foot center. If that's who you're talking about.
If that's him, then that's him.
He's from
Second
Croatia.
dude's a guard.
He's from
Oh wait,
Croatia.
no,
Luka
that's
dude's a guard.
Henry
Luka dude's
V.
a guard.
Henry Visar is the dude from Arizona. Bogovac is the guard from Montenegro.
Oh yeah, Luka
So,
Bogovac. Yeah, never mind. I see him.
yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
I don't
freshman.
know what you was looking at.
I scrolled
Yeah, he's like
down.
22.
Speaking of things that happened on Monday that you guys passed off, I know it wasn't against a great team, but hey, we need a little Midwest representation here, and that's what I'm here for, right? So I'll take 30 seconds to talk about
Go
Michigan,
for it.
just 30 seconds. Well, look, it was Oakland, yes, but the team won by like what was it, like 40, 42 points or something like that.
You did
Broke
good.
the
that's
program broke the program record for most points in a first half. And everybody
hey,
looked really, really good, which was surprising. And this wasn't a game where Yaxel Lendeborg was limited and didn't even start because he hurt his hand in practice like a few days earlier. So who stepped up? Morris Johnson. Man, he looked
He's a
great. He
baller.
is dude might be the most physically imposing like big that the Big Ten could see this season. He could be that good. And then you mix in a Daimara, the 7'3" behemoth from Zaragoza, Spain, who also did crazy work, got a double in the game. And then I'll just put a flashlight on Trey McKinney, the 5-star freshman who played at Orchard Lake St. Mary's, not too far away from where I live. He had 21 points in that game, and he hit six threes off the bench. I could talk more about the guys that
Hmm.
were involved in the game, but it was a complete team performance from everybody, and it's rare to see. Like I'm like the Michigan basketball that I've been accustomed to throughout all these years. We kind of start off slow, and then we kind of ramp up. But as Dusty May said after the game, he said that this is the most cohesive that he's seen a team of his start the season. So we'll see how things go up from here. The next game that they have is next week, Tuesday. We go up against the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, which is a team that we lost to last year. So they don't have Hunter Salas anymore. They don't have Efton Reed. This is a different looking Wake Forest team, and not in a very good way. So we'll see how they do.
Yeah, it's good that
I
you.
just want to say this:
What's up?
Michigan did something that the University of Kentucky could not do, and that was beat Oakland. So I just want to give a quick round of applause to Michigan for that incredible feat.
Yeah,
Bro,
Kentucky.
Kentucky sucked
They don't have
versus Nichols.
Oh, they did. I saw that.
That was
Bro,
racist.
they had 28 first half points, and you're supposed to be one of the most electric offenses in the SEC? Come on now, bro.
Couple SEC teams
And we're
started.
talking about, bro, we're going to talk about disappointing teams. UCLA's overrated, but, bro, like, bro, a
Tennessee.
6-point win versus Eastern Washington? Come on
Ew.
now.
You.
I can't name a single sport that UCLA is good at. And whenever Tennessee plays UCLA, we give them the belt. And they're too scared to play us in football. They'll play us at everything and lose in everything else. But they're too scared to play us in football. I just want to say that. I hate Nico, and I hate the city of Los Angeles, and I hope UCLA suffers for years.
Thing with
UCLA could
UCLA,
beat Tennessee.
thing is with
I'm gonna beat
UCLA,
you.
they have that's the thing about them though. Like they have returning experience, but I think the main thing is for Donovan Dent to get more comfortable in Mick Cronin's system. Mick Cronin plays a
Yeah.
slow style of game. Let's remember that. So games for UCLA are going to typically end up much closer than you'd hope. So this again, it's just the first game of the season for them. Eastern Washington, we'll see what they're going to be like. Probably nothing, but again, it's
Yeah.
one of those things where just got to wait things out. Donovan Dent is a talent, but he's got to mesh into the system first and foremost.
Mhm.
Exactly. I think Dent's what, like a top 10, 15 player in college basketball.
Dent's good. He's outstanding.
Yeah.
I liked him in New
Yeah.
Mexico
Just
last
for-
year.
Yeah, I loved him in New Mexico too. I was a huge fan of New Mexico during the Patino years, but
Yeah, now he's a Xavier.
Just so that they lost their coach. So, yeah.
But yeah, both like I said, for Kansas and UNC, this is going to be a make or break match. I mean, not really a make or break. This will be a make matchup for both of them. It'll be a let's prove that this new team is going to be good this year, and it's a chance for Hubert Davis to be like, look what I actually built this team. I wasn't handed these players. I like this is my team. Can I make them good? And that's what his
He
chance.
cannot.
He probably won't, but that's what this game is. A prove it for him. So we'll see how.
if UNC wins by more than 5, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, I
If
don't think
UNC
I can't.
wins,
I think
I'll be shocked.
yeah, that. That's
If this was in Lawrence, Kansas might win by like 20. Bro. If I 100% think if UNC wasn't a big name and they didn't have like the star freshman like Caleb Wilson, they would not even be ranked preseason.
no, they
I
shouldn't.
understand
They
it's
should.
25.
They shouldn't have been ranked preseason. I'm gonna be honest.
Teams like San Diego State should have been at 25 over them, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. San Diego State, NC State, either one of those I'd have been fine with.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
And then Saturday there's two ranked matchups with Alabama and St. John's playing in Madison Square Garden, and then Arkansas going to East Lansing to play MSU. Which the early matchup is Bama going and playing St. John's. See, good. We don't like Bama, correct. Bama and St. John's in Madison Square. This is Patino versus Oates. Two completely different style coaches. Oates being, I don't care about defense. I'm just going to outscore you. Patino, he does like his defense. So it's two completely different styles of game. And it'll be interesting to see them clash in Madison Square with
Well,
two
you
new
kind of
teams. So
you kind of you kind of spelled it out there. It's a very interesting early season matchup between the hypothetical immovable object versus another hypothetical unstoppable force in that sense. So I am interested in how that game plays out. St. John's has the ability to put up points, but the problem is that they rely on other teams being kind of weak down low. Alabama is meh in terms of how they are in the paint, but
their
in terms of
guard play.
conference level, they'll be good. They'll be good enough there. Guard play for Alabama, we know what they're going to bring. Even again with no Mark Sears, we know what they'll bring.
Oh, Phylon did outstanding in the first game. And LeBaron, he's really, really good. He was going at one point, he was committed to Auburn, and then he said no. So that happened. And
Our choice.
if you want to go score points, go to Bama. Sure. If you want to actually win basketball games, then you don't. But
They both made a Final Four in the last 2 years.
who has two and who has one? Also, who has zero?
I'm all spot you.
You know which team at which team in here
University
which team in here
of.
has 0 Final Fours or fans? Huh? Which one of us has that?
I'm an ATSU fan.
Oh,
Go Bucks. Mid major. Yeah,
which one of
disrespectful.
us?
You're
Which
talking
one?
about mid majors.
Which one of us has 0 Final
I'm
Fours
gonna
here?
throw a blue pie at you.
That Tennessee sounds familiar.
I'm an ATSU fan. I'm gonna throw a granola bar at you.
I just say it's interesting because Nate Oates, the way he plays is I'm going to get, I'm going to shoot as many shots as I want because I'm going to get rebounds down low and just put them back up. You can't do that against a
yeah,
St. John's team that prides themselves in having big men down low to stop you from rebounding and stop you from scoring in the paint.
yeah.
So, I mean,
If I'm being, my bad. If
go.
I'm being honest, I think Alabama's guards are actually going to be able to cook in this game, and I think this offense for Bama is going to be able to score. But I think St. John's defense is going to do just enough. And like what you already said, Bama got no defense. So I think
None.
St. John's is going to do enough offensively, and I think they'll win this game. That's just how are they 6.5-point favorites? I'm just seeing that now. That's kind of a big spread.
It's in Madison Square.
I know, but that's kind of a big spread, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit. They probably win by like 4.
Maybe.
I think the issue is it's going to be rebounding
Yeah.
because Bama play. That's how they play. They play by I'm going to throw up shots. I'm going to get positioning in the paint, and I'm going to rebound it and put it back up. That's
Good luck trying to do that on Zuby.
yeah.
That's how I do whenever I try to get girls, and it never works.
Yeah.
Because you're a
That's
Tennessee fan.
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm playing mad. You gotta see this. I'm serious.
What?
Okay, I'm not force winning or anything. Hold on.
Oh my god.
6'7". Oh no, we're both 6'7". No.
We love to see it.
Future history books will be written on how stupid this trend is.
Future history books to be
Facts,
written on
bro.
how stupid we all are, this entire generation, and everything that
Bro,
we
did you
have
see
done.
the Oakland game? There's like a whole student section at the Oakland game. It was like 6'7". I'm like, ew. Bro, it was a
Oh,
women's basketball game. No one was there besides like kids, and they all did 6'7" after you made a free throw. I'm like, that's the loudest the arena's gonna get, bro.
it's so bad.
It is bad.
It's awful.
You're
Right.
badder though.
Thanks. The other game. Yeah, okay. The other game on Saturday is a nighttime game, being Arkansas going to East Lansing to play Michigan State.
I got
See,
feelings on
what
that.
does Coach Cal have in store this year with Arkansas? Michigan State with only an 80-69 win over Colgate in their first game. Meanwhile, Arkansas won 109-77.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think Coach Cal is gonna go into each Lansing and B to A. I'm not gonna say it because Taylor's gonna flip out on me for saying a cuss word. But I think Arkansas is gonna give that BTA because like I'm looking at this not Mississippi State, Michigan State roster. I understand Tom Izzo is a phenomenal coach. Jeremy Fears, that's the Fears brother on the team, right? Yeah, Jeremy Fears. He cannot be your number one. Cullen Carr, oh, he dunks the ball. He's not a number one option. I'm like, Michigan State, yes, they're going to be a tournament team. But if you're going to be facing a good team like Arkansas, you need that number one option. And I just don't see anyone on this Michigan State roster that's like that. And I think this is the worst depth that Izzo's had in a long time. That's just my take on it. I think Arkansas
Fair.
has better players and is more deep. Yes, Izzo might be a better coach than Cal, and yes, they might be home, but I think Arkansas is out to prove something.
Yeah,
That's just my
Trayvon
take.
Brazil went 25-11 in game 1 on 57% shooting.
Yeah. I mean,
I can
Cuff
see
and
what you're
Thomas
saying.
were true freshmen and look great too. So
I can see what you're saying, but here's the thing. And Arkansas might win this game, and I can see that happening like 7 out of 10 times. But for those that it doesn't happen for, it's the home crowd advantage. Playing at the Breslin Center is one of the toughest
Tough.
things that any team can go and do. It's very hard to win there, and maybe just that alone, you never know, man. You see how stellar players, they can have off nights, man. They can
Yeah.
easily have nights where it just doesn't go in for them. But for Michigan State, maybe all they need is just for the opposing defense to not know how to guard off ball movement, and there you go. Cone Carm is just going to slam it on your head 50 times. What are you going to do? So you never know.
Yeah, DJ Wagner, Carter Knox, Trayvon Brazile. Arkansas has got a pretty good core three with just those three right there. And they've been there for a minute. Wagner came in when Cal and Knox did too. They came from Kentucky. Brazil's been there for a while. So
Yeah.
I mean, they got a pretty good core three. If Arkansas is going to do anything, it'll be this year. Last year they were kind of still figuring it out with a new team.
Yeah, it was his first year, so.
And of course, I mean, they're going to be really good. And then Arkansas, this is their first test of the year. Their second test of the year will be Duke on Thanksgiving, actually.
Oof.
On Thanksgiving
That's
in Chicago.
a
So
random location, but
and then following that Duke game in December, Arkansas plays Louisville for the ACC SEC Challenge, plays Texas Tech, and plays Houston.
Oh boy.
they need at
Arkansas,
least
Non-conference.
and they
two
play
of them.
they play Texas
One or
Tech.
two.
They play Texas Tech in Dallas, by the way, and then they play Houston. Where do they play Houston at? They play Houston in Newark, New Jersey, for some reason, because it's a tribute classic. But anyway, so these are all like, except Louisville's in Fayetteville, so they play Louisville at home. But all three of those games in December with Louisville, Texas Tech, and Houston are not fun. And then Arkansas opens SEC play with Tennessee in Fayetteville.
So a guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. Okay.
Correct.
Y'all said this stuff last year. Y'all said that last year, and where's my belt? I lost it.
He's like, wait.
Rick Barnes was on Calipari, who his daddy is. Okay, don't disrespect Coach Barnes. You don't have a coach.
But their first three games,
Make a Final Four.
yeah, make a Final Four. Rick Barnes, old man. Their Arkansas's first three games are Tennessee at home, at Ole Miss, and then at Auburn. So that's in SEC play.
0-3.
Probably 2-1. I don't know which one.
No. 1-2 with a win versus Tennessee.
That would be the
They
most.
are not beating Ole Miss.
That would be the funniest outcome. That'd be the funniest outcome. Be 1-2, the win over Tennessee would be hilarious. They probably go 2-1 in those games, and it would be really funny if the two wins they win are Tennessee and Auburn, and they lose to Ole Miss. But
Yeah.
Ole Miss isn't a bad team either this
So
year.
we're talking about losing to Ole Miss.
The SEC
We're
is.
staying on Arkansas a long time. I was not expecting that.
But no, Arky's got a good team. So I mean,
Also,
it's the
yeah.
SEC for you. I mean, you never know with this conference this year, especially after last year.
The SEC is very deep. That's what she said.
Heyo.
All right, now with that, we can move on to the next game. Featuring another SEC team, this time being the team that Calipari left, except they're going to the Yum Center, and they're going to go play Louisville in the battle for the Governor's Cup, Kentucky and Louisville, on Tuesday, November 11th, Veterans Day. This is the last day of games that we're going to talk about. This November 11th has three outstanding matchups, three primetime matchups. This one is at 7 on ESPN between Kentucky and Louisville. I mean, this game's always fun.
Louisville's about to blow the crap out of Kentucky.
This game's
Give me
always
Louisville by 40.
This game's always fun. Louisville and Kentucky are very pristine basketball schools. Louisville is one of the most underrated teams in the country this year, also, especially in the ACC.
I've seen a lot of Louisville hype. Especially what they did their first game. Bro, they scored 15 points in the first half. South Carolina State.
Yeah, but they won.
That defense was locking down.
Yeah, they won 104-45. in their first game,
Yeah, that was bad.
and they won
Yeah.
106-70 today.
That offense
So,
is something.
Louisville might be good. Kentucky, on the other hand, they're supposed to be good,
It's not.
but they're also Kentucky, and they have been
Couldn't score 30 versus Nichols.
They have been weird. They, and especially, I mean, even under Calipari, they were weird, and it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that time they lost to Evansville. Good times.
He will forever slander Kentucky basketball, and I don't blame you for that either. Otega Owe is SEC preseason player of the year, and he only had
And Kentucky sucks.
13 points in the first game.
Nate Emmett could never.
So, I mean, Kentucky's team, they're interesting. They got the talent. Mark Pope, he's got the ability to coach. I don't know if it's coach well, but he's got the ability to do it. And they got to go to the Yum Center and play against Pat Keasley and Louisville. And Louisville's team is really good because now they have Ryan Comwell, the transfer from Xavier.
They have that
Damn.
guy from Virginia too.
What's the
Isaac
white boy?
McNeely. I think.
William McNeely, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
Isaac
McNeely's there too.
Oh, he is shooting.
And then who's the kid that transferred over from Kennesaw State? Adrian Woolley, I think, right?
Terrence Edwards. Oh,
No.
Kennesaw State? No. That was last year anyway. I'm tripping.
No, yeah, Terrence Edwards.
Hadley?
Madison.
Is it Woolley?
No, how?
It's Woolley. Yeah, Adrian Woolley. He's from Tuscaloosa, but he transferred from Kennesaw up there.
He just hates Tennessee.
Yeah, Louisville's got weapons. They got shooters, man. And also a guy that they didn't really have for majority of the season last year, Kashawn Pryor, because he tear his ACL in the first month of the season last year or something like that.
Which player?
Kashawn Pryor. He transferred over from South Florida 2 off season.
Oh yeah, he played his first game today. Yeah, he was good there too. He was very underrated, matter of fact.
Guy that'll be their X factor, I think, because he's a big body and provides a lot of offensive capabilities. So it's not enough just to have a whole bunch of shooters. You need somebody that can get in between stuff. So if he can stay healthy, Louisville will definitely have a shot at winning the ACC.
They're good this year. They're very underrated.
I don't even think they're underrated at this point. Like I said earlier, I've heard a lot of talk about Louisville, and they have a 77.5%. Oh my God, they have a 77.5% chance to beat Kentucky according to ESPN. To be fair, it's ESPN. They stink. But that's
the first thing.
The predictor's saying that. That's like a big spread for a rivalry game where these two teams are probably going to be top 10, 12.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about big spread on a matchup predictor, well, then look at the next game we're going to talk about, which is Tech and Illinois. Illinois has got a 66% chance to win that game, according to ESPN. And the game is in Champaign, so it is a home game for the Illini. But we've already hit on how good Texas Tech is. So how good is
did that without JT Toppin,
and they did that without two of their starters. So how good is Illinois?
I think Illinois should be favored, but they're really good. They are.
Well, big news for Illinois: both Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic have been cleared to play. So Illinois should easily beat them.
The Balkan reference.
That's funny.
Again, I talked about it in last week's episode. It's a very interestingly constructed team by Underwood. He's going with this Balkan heavy approach, and it's not a bad one. It gets results, and it gets results all over the world. So it's like, why not bring it to college, right? And there's potential there. The one guy that I hope to see do well for Illinois for his sake is Peja Stojakovic's son, Andre. That guy could be a game changer for Illinois, but Of course, it always starts with the point guard play with Kylan Boswell, who's been excellent ever since he entered the college scene. So they could be very good.
Why the heck is Big Z in Illinois, bro?
Well, that's because his twin brothers there,
Yes.
Tomislav.
It's like, oh, stinking Big Z. They're just,
I think
man.
Illinois
Z,
should be favored heading to this game, but it's not a guaranteed win. Tech is good.
Well,
I just want to point
it hinges really on whether JT Toppin will be playing or not. If he's playing,
Yeah.
I think it's a 50-50. If he's not playing, I'm picking Illinois all day. It
Oh yeah,
depends on
100% agree. Especially if they're home.
it
Yep.
is, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
home game for them. And
Yeah.
then last on the list of games, definitely not least, so this is one team that is joining the Pac-12 next year in basketball. The other team, a Big East surprise, and a team that Daniel here actually highlighted last week. This is Creighton playing at Gonzaga in the nightcap, with Gonzaga currently having like an 88% chance to win this game. But this is two ranked teams playing in Spokane. Gonzaga always consistent, but now they got to play Creighton. Creighton has been consistent in the last couple of seasons. I mean, it's an interesting game for both teams because they're both really at the bottom of the top 25. They might go up before this game starts, but it'd be cool to see. This is Gonzaga's exit party for the West Coast Conference. So
Yeah, I think Gonzaga's gonna do good. Like I really don't know much about Creighton. I would say it off the top. I know Owen Freeman's a dog, but Gonzaga has too many people on that team. It's just like Ty and Grant Foster, Graham Ike, Brandon Hall. Like, there's so many people. That's
They
one thing
definitely
about Gonzaga. They're always deep. Pause. But like,
got.
he said,
I mean, so you can, yeah, say Daniel, you can hit on it.
Well, yeah, you can't ignore Creighton either. Now, Owen Freeman, he didn't start in their first game, but he still did very well. He had like 19 or 21 points, something along the line. Very
19
efficient
point,
out of
19 points on 82% shooting.
jeez.
Yeah, I mean, like the dude can ball. We've been known this. He did great work at Iowa, even though they were never really successful. He was always a great player for them. His teammate from there that followed him, Josh Dix, kind of an all right game. Didn't get too many looks from the field, but he did all right. The one guy that I didn't really name last time around, that his name slipped out of my mind, but Fyodor Zhugic or something like that. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. If he can get an expanded role on the team, I think he can prove to be really good because if he can, that'll give them more flexibility in the guard spot. Like Nick Graves, that's clearly their lead guard right now. Blake Harper is a guy that has a lot of potential. Remember, he transferred from Howard, and I think he was like freshman of the year in the MEAC. So there's a lot of talent here, and I think if Jackson McAndrew can step his game up and elevate it, because let's be honest, the dudes that played around Ryan Kalkbrenner last year, they got that was a huge help because he drew all the attention. So now it's about who's going to draw the attention now and who's able to elevate who. So Creighton, even though they're a big question mark, I still think they're going to cause problems for Gonzaga because um, McDermott coach teams always shoot well. It does not matter who they're playing against. They always shoot well, especially from the perimeter. So even though Gonzaga should be favored in this one because it's going to be in Spokane, you cannot just say that this is a free win for Gonzaga at all. Creighton could surprise a lot of people.
I wasn't going to say it was a free win just because of how good Creighton. I mean, they made tournament last year and throttled Louisville in the first game, and I mean, you can't ignore that. Creighton's always been good. They've always made tournaments. They've always done decent in the Big East. This is whenever they make March Madness, they always get paired with the absolute worst combo possible after winning their first game. and it's just their luck in the March Madness is horrendous.
Typically, I mean, they had that one run to the Elite Eight, and then I'll die on this hill. They got screwed over by the refs in that game. They should have been the Final Four instead of San Diego State. I will die on that hill.
And we still ended up with a crazy game because SDSU made it when between San Diego State and FAU. So I mean, at least we got treated well, even if they got screwed.
Yeah.
True.
But, yeah, that's all the really important games heading up into next Tuesday, which we will come back again on next Thursday night and hit up the next the other half of the games. Which, just to preview that, next Thursday on the 13th, Bama plays Purdue. So that would be one of them.
I hope the stadium blows up.
Everyone's having a lot of fun. That's what we're gonna see.
Another game Friday on the 14th, Arizona and UCLA. And then Saturday, the 15th, UConn and BYU.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And then Houston and Auburn play on the 16th. That one's
So
in,
B to A.
yeah, probably. That one's in
Okay.
Birmingham. However, and then Tuesday the 18th, MSU and Kentucky, Kansas and Duke. The Champions Classic up in Madison.
Yeah.
So that's a preview of just next week's games. And then, I mean,
wasn't the Champions Classic always the first weekend of college basketball?
It was. I know they changed it. They moved it. They moved it back.
That's weird.
That's what we'll talk about.
We'll
We'll talk about that in the next episode. A couple of good games, a couple of good matchups. Early season in college basketball, we always get treated well with a bunch of really, really good out of conference games, and then we get into conference play, and it just goes and gets even crazier until we head into March. That's been episode 2. I appreciate y'all for joining me and coming here. Joshua's probably asleep. We should try and wake him up. But
Wake up, boy.
Hey, Josh.
Oh,
good morning.
Nation.
Good morning. Close out the episode. Say something.
Tennessee sucks.
All right.
I like this guy.
All right. That's been
Roll Tide.
episode 2.